Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So that last video was miserable. Let's see if I can recover it all. I still think this deck is good. I definitely got myself into the part of the branching win-loss record structure where I was fighting against people who had really good records. Hopefully now I'm back into the people with average records. That Hunter's deck seemed very tuned. And the Mage deck was certainly good. Also being a Mage helps.
For Doomhammer.
I didn't feel like it was anything special. I already don't remember what went on mostly. You're late game. We're gonna keep you. We're gonna try and be less of an idiot with you this time. Although, honestly, I was a little confused by the fact that the Hunter never shot me in the first, like, 5 turns or something. Getting shot once would have made it worth playing this guy. But now I have, like, no early stuff, and I'm wondering... I am going first, so, yeah, whatever, we'll just play. Like, I should have that other time, even though it probably would have made 0 difference. But now... going first has worked a little bit better. Got to put stuff out. This is a good stage of the game to get the 1/1 totem as well. Later in the game, you usually want the abilities, but at this stage, now I can take out a creature with 3 toughness.
May my ancestors wish.
Ew. So if I get the spell damage totem, I can do it without killing this guy. But we'll see. No. Okay. We're gonna do that. It's probably stupid. Spectacular. But I like to keep something that can attack in case I get a Flame Tongue totem. If neither of these dies, and then I draw a Flame Tongue totem now, it would turn my start from a kind of a slow-ass start into a pretty awesome start. I do also have the Dark Iron Dwarf, though. So hedging, like increasing the odds that one of these survives, is nice with that possibly on the way.
What now?
Ooh. You didn't draw a card from it, though. Slam draws you a card if you don't kill the thing. You know what? I'm just going to play the Cult Master now, because it's going to draw me a card now, and trading this like that is as advantageous as anything else. It's one of those where he doesn't have anything on the board that would kill this, so it's actually a pretty good time. Even though it's early in the game, he's more likely to still have removal spells if he has removal spells. Although he can't cleave, because I don't have 2 targets. He already used a slam. I don't know how many slams he's got. And at least he has to take 4 damage to kill it with his weapon, which he definitely should. Yeah, so that's not too bad. And now, this guy is pretty darn good. I should probably play him. Like the Earth Elemental would go really far, but then next turn I would only have 3 mana, and I can't do much with 3 mana. We're going to hold off.
Attend me.
This isn't like an emergency need an Earth Elemental situation, and this is a lot of meat to play without the overload. Because yeah, he can take this guy out and take 2 damage, which is fine, but it's still 2 damage, and then he's still got to do something to finish this guy, even if he trades this.
I wonder.
This guy's so good, though. Giving you 2 weapon attacks for 2 damage, and a 3/3 for 4. It's kind of like getting a 5/5 for 4. It's like different in many, many ways, but it's worth that much. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could just eat that, but it would be kind of silly for him to allow me that option. So now if I play this, I'm wasting a mana. Let's see what totem I get. Not really what I wanted, but okay, whatever. Just roll for Magi. Bad things can happen with this in play. It's kind of bad to leave that alive, but I'm going to assume it's not Earth Elemental bad. Next turn, if I play the Earth Elemental, it should work out a little bit better for mana, because I can play that, make a totem, and then the turn after, I will still have 5 mana to do, like, him or some stuff.
Don't mess with us.
So this is no good because they can attack right away.
Back to work.
Ooh, that's no good because now she can kill him. Pretty sure that he could have killed the Earth Elemental too, though. He would have lost more guys, but it wouldn't have been that horrible for him. I can't really do any better than that. Earth Elemental Totem. Healing Totem. No, okay, that's good too. It was one of those times where I didn't actually want the Spell Power Totem, and not even necessarily the Taunt Totem. This guy's already got Taunt, and the Taunt Totem would just give him more choices to take out without losing guys, if that's how he wanted to do it. So he's already got 5 damage on the table, and all his small things have charge, so he should almost certainly be able to take this out. I'm just hoping it's going to be costly, and not like Pig Execute. Which is a possibility. Okay, that could be worse. Forcing him to take 7, and still lose most of his army. And he didn't play another guy. Okay. That was a fantastic turn, honestly. Yeah, the axe is bad for me, but no, that could have gone much worse. So, could play him and have him get killed. Seems kind of silly. Could heal myself 3 and totem. I think we're gonna go Stealth Panther and totem. That time I would have preferred a Taunt Totem, just to cut down on his options a little bit. But now he knows if he plays something big, I can probably kill it with the Panther. Unless he has a Cleave. This would be a perfect-ass time for a Cleave.
Truth is my shield.
Not a Cleave, okay. That can be hexed. But if he left this alive, that could go Hex, Totem, kill it. Should be funny. Oh, that is bad. I used it on that, so that's actually fine. Okay, no, we're not quite good because I can't kill this before. Like if I hex this, it's still got taunt, so I can't hex this and kill that, which is what I was wishfully thinking. Now I can draw a card if I play him before the hex, but
What to do?
it's problematic, because if I do that, then this can perfectly just kill him after hasting 1 or 2 things. And this would be revealed. All kinds of badness. So I'm entertaining this kind of silly option of leaving this unhexed in order to save it so I could draw a card from him later. And this turn just going like Unbound, heal for 3, Dark Iron Warbands doesn't do it. No, it's not going to be worth not hexing it. So the question is, do I hex and draw a card, or do I go hex, Unbound, Dark Iron, or hex, Unbound, heal for 3?
Little time.
Yeah, okay. You know what? We're going to play him. I don't have that many spells, and they're more like the kind of spells you want to time properly. Boy, that was freaky. Friggin' graphical glitch there. The hell. So he can totally kill this. But I've got 2 things on the table that are dangerous. And ooh. Yeah, charge anyway. She's too big to benefit from the charge. Still not good though. But at least you're not getting rid of that? Wow. Unfortunately, I didn't draw the cards to take advantage of that very risky decision. Now I gotta make my own risky-ass decisions. So I could go taunt,
What to do?
unbound, dark iron this guy, kill that. Would still leave her on the table, which is horrible. This attacks twice, though. It's much worse for me if it gets through. This taunt can't stand up to that, but it should hold off like forces in some fashion, and I'd be able to finish her with this the following turn. I think I like this plan the best. You know what? Unbound is awesome, but I'm going to play the Cobra instead, just as a backup in case some big thing survives.
You call that a win?
We're both low, but I have cards. Warrior does not. Ah, crap! That would have also got the Unbound, since I didn't have... The key to holding the Unbound is I might draw a card with Overload and be able to go Unbound Overload right away. Yeah, like this. And that works out perfectly for mana. Okay. Now he can kill that without dying, so I'm actually better off using the Lightning Bolts and the Fire Elemental on this guy, even though it's kind of excessive. I definitely don't have lethal, so yeah, okay. I only have 10 health, but my army is a lot better, so I just have to hang on for a little while here and maybe get back. Also, my special ability is better. That was unfortunate. I may have to waste a pile of stuff getting rid of that. Oh, that makes it a little easier, doesn't it? Wait. I almost didn't check for lethal. 6, 8, 12... Okay, can't count. 6, 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 3 is not lethal. That's like lethal not counting his armor. He's got 6 more armor. So no, I am actually going to have to do it the hard way. But it was stupid not to check. So my choices are trade just him or both of these. Given the options, it's definitely him. Wow, that armor felt like a lot all of a sudden. I could play him now, but you know what? I'm gonna have few cards next turn. Assuming I can hold out for one turn here, like if he doesn't just do 10 damage to me right now, the totem was better. And the fact that it's a taunt totem makes it much better, because pretty hard for a warrior to do 10 damage in one card without a minion. So this turn I should be able to play this plus whatever I draw. Plus a totem. Okay. This is a flimsy defense, but I'm going to have this, so I'm actually going to have a much better chance of keeping it alive, of keeping this from hitting me. I think the plan is going to be to go for the face. 9, 13, just 13, but what totem am I getting? Curiosity. Spellpower. Okay, it doesn't help. I could take this out. I'll have a lot more stuff on the board if I do that, but it would cost me 2 of my good things. Or 1 good one. You know, these guys have more stuff and is more spread out. I'm actually better off trading him. They have more stats. You know what? I'm going to trade him for safety's sake, even though it slows down the killing. And since I've got a taunt out there, I'm going to heal myself, yes. I'm actually not going to play the Grizzly Bears. I know it's kind of stupid, but I'm just thinking that he might get a Brawl or something. He's only getting 1 card per turn, and he's a Warrior. There's only so much he can do to get through. Although I suppose I would have had lethal damage if I put him out. Like, the chance of him having a Brawl was pretty slim. I don't know. Because, yeah, I can only hit for 10. It is a taunt totem. Okay, if that wasn't a taunt totem, then I would kill this guy. But this guy doesn't deal 9 damage, so I'm more comfortable leaving him alive. I should have just played the bear last turn, though. Brawl is the only card that would have saved him. Alright. So at least it took mercy on me and gave me a warrior to play against. Because, dude, warriors in the arena, they're just not as good at all. Any comparisons that you make, I would posit that any comparisons you make, any arguments that you make that, oh, the warrior is good, the warrior can do X or whatever, are based on the fact that the warrior gets better than average cards. Well, guess what? If any other class gets better than average cards, they're probably better, like, pound for pound. Gorehowl is a pretty good card. Gotta be in a better position to take advantage of Gorehowl. Okay, so I'm still in it. Let's go again. That was a long, painful game. I was in the driver's seat pretty much the whole time, though. Never looked like I was really on the ropes against that warrior the way those other games, even if I had recovered and won somehow, even if I'd drawn the right things at the right times, I was always behind against the previous 2 opponents. Okay, find me an opponent. It's Sunday night. It's not that late in the Eastern time zone. And much earlier on the other side of North America, where there are tons of people, so it shouldn't take too long to find an opponent. Seriously. Alright, you guys are all good starting hand material. You can all stay. Tempted to toss the Earthen Ring Farseer, but if I'm getting crazy rushed down, he might be good to have. What is this paladin gonna be like? He's gonna be squelched. That's what he's gonna be like. So he didn't have a 1-drop. The funny thing is, if your opponent has like 5 1-cost minions, there's still a reasonably good chance they don't get one in the starting hand, unless they're actively throwing away cards trying to get them. So now I could just make a totem, or I could coin out the Earthbound Elemental. Making totems pretty good. Totem, then I could be coining out these giant things. You know what? I think I'm going to coin out the Elemental. He's tough, he can take stuff down. Blessing of Might would allow him to trade, but he'd be getting rid of the Blessing of Might to save these guys. And if he puts out something worth killing, and I Lightning Bolt it, he'll get bigger. Really? The trade. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, well, I could just Lightning Bolt and make him bigger, but actually I'm going to just play the Flame Tongue Totem and kill that thing. That works fine. Now, if my deck were like a finely tuned killing machine with all kinds of Lightning Bolts and stuff, I'd be tempted to Lightning Bolt him and just make this guy bigger, but it's really kind of stupid right now, even though I have the mana. In this format, I need this in case he puts out some good minion. Because I'm likely to have no other way to kill him. Ah, really? That was a tough choice for him. Get rid of the thing that's killing you now, or get rid of the Flame Tongue Totem that is going to kill you for the whole rest of the game if you don't stop it now. Alright, let's start Twilight Drake because he'll get smaller the longer I wait. So, right now this is looking super good when you look at my hand. The question is, if this guy might have built a slow paladin deck and he may actually have all kinds of removal. He may have some of those crazy late game paladin cards. They're usually rare, they're rare or epics, but like Avenging Wrath, Lay on Hands. There's some crazy stuff even without getting Tyrion Fordring. I think this calls for a Lightning Bolt, because it'll make him bigger, and I can still play a 4-mana creature. And now he can kill it and survive. Play the Yeti, because he's the toughest. The Consecrate would now only kill him. A True Silver Champion would obviously help his situation, but he'd be digging him, like, he'd be in a pretty deep hole to dig himself out of if he just went True Silver Totem, or Token. Totem? Token. Totem. Token. Yes, they're called reinforcements. I don't care. A physical card game, it would say put a 1/1 Paladin token into play. Stuff. So that's interesting. What am I going to do about that? If I take it out, one of these guys is going to have to die in the process. Really? Okay, now 2 of them are going to have to die to take him out. Nope. Back down to 1. No, still 2. I don't have the mana because it's locked. Boo. Almost was able to do that and then this, and that would have been awesome. I would have been able to heal him and have him survive, but now it's not going to work.
What to do?
His toughness goes up to 5. That's not enough to save him yet. Damn. Well, you, well played there. You're going to force me to waste 2 guys on it. I don't see a way around that. Because yeah, healing him 3 isn't going to help. Mission accomplished, buddy. In the meantime, though, some protection against Consecrate, and a Totem. Now, there's a combo. Of course, if he Consecrates, this will die, but I'd still get an extra card out of him. Anything he does to kill this guy directly is going to cost him 4 mana. That was unpleasant. But he's out there, and now there's a token guy for me to beat on. Hooray! This is annoying. This guy's annoying, but he's not, like, he's not putting me in danger, so I can live with that. In fact, he's going to be toast, but let's draw a card first. Bring the pain. Because, of course, I have this. He's going to get healed. Oh, it's so sick. I still had mana left to Earthshock if there was anything that had been worth Earthshocking, which there definitely wasn't. Oh, this... You gotta do something about this, buddy. But he's sitting here, even if he has a Consecrate, he's looking at, like, what does it even do for him?
Ready to ride.
That does something. I better know where that's going. Oh, I was wrong. It's going over here. No, but then it dies. What? I don't know what position you think you're in, but... You were already wrong before I did this. Silence, then 1 damage. Yeah, so that giant threat cost me 1 mana.
Bring the pain. I'm not ready.
No, let's make it a totem. Totems are pretty good. I now have 1 billion spell damage. I'm worried that he's got like an equality Consecrate combo. Consecrate is common, although equality is like rare or epic. I don't remember. Remember, I'm a little colorblind, and the rare and epic gems, if you put them side by side, I could probably figure out which is which, but even then it mostly requires me to know one of the cards, because I really, like, They're different colors, but I can't sort them out. Yeah, I know victory was mine. So weird when this happens, because like I had like 3 wins in a row, then get crushed twice in a row, where I like lost the crap out of those 2 games. And we can argue about reasons, and I had excuses, but I like lost those 2 games really badly. And then 2 easy wins, and we're back up to 5 wins now. So at least this has become a good run again, which I was worried that I was going to stall out and fail. But we're going to see if I can turn it into an awesome run next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.